Hey baddies, welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading. This one is messages from Lilith. So this should be a really powerful and enlightening reading, and I'm so glad all of you are here. So go grab your comfies and your snacks and join your auntie on the other side. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome in. Hello, it's so wonderful to have you. I hope you will stick around. If you are a member or a subscriber, hello my lovelies. It's always wonderful to connect with your energy, and I truly appreciate all you bring to the channel. So thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate each one of you. So today we're doing a pop-up reading with Lilith. So she's guiding this reading, and I will be channeling her energy. I know sometimes she can be a bit harsh, but it is what it is. Alright, so be sure to use your own discernment. So the deck we'll be using is the Blue Angel Oracle deck. This is the one I was guided to use. It's beautiful. It has lovely energy. And so we're going to just get started here. I'm going to shuffle up the deck. What comes out, or what I'm guided to pull, will be group 1, group 2, group 3, and then I will be pulling as I go today. Alright, so let's get into it. Lilith. What will be the card for group 1? The top one. Number 1. Dragon Magic. Isn't that beautiful? Dragon magic. Huh. Okay, I will show them to you once more. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Group 1, your dragon magic. Okay. Okay, she wants me to cut the deck. Cutting the deck, y'all can't really see, but and we have Lightship Earth. Can y'all see it? It's like keeps reflecting light. Beautiful energy. Lightship Earth. I want to bring it in. Okay. These cards are something else, aren't they? Okay, number 3. She says it's the bottom one. Shambala. Beautiful. Shambala. I could just melt into that. Alright, let's show them again. We have the dragon magic. Dragon magic. Come on. Yes, and group 2 we have Lightship Earth. Beautiful. Alright. And group 3 we have Shambala. Lovely. That's so wonderful. It's just a wonderful vibe, group 3. Alright, so those are your selections. I will insert a little photograph for those of you who need a bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. Now, if you're drawn to more than one group here, there may be more than one message, because many times my readings kind of blend into one another. Alright, And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Hey Group 1, all of you who selected Dragon Magic, this is going to be your message from Lilith. Your card is very powerful. It speaks of luck and transformation, but with Lilith, it is more. It's so much more. It's so much deeper. It runs to the marrow, to the bones of you. We have the Phoenix, death and rebirth. Beautiful energy to have with dragon energy. Very transformative. This is happening for you. Maybe your first phoenixing experience, but it's with Lilith. It is deep. For this dragon that you're becoming must first be reduced to ash. That's what this is. That's the cycle that you are in. That's the loss. That's the loss of hope, the desperation, and the sadness. That's what it is. We have projection, your spiritual gold. Let's see, okay. We have Black Moon Lilith in Cancer. Honor your emotions. You haven't done that because it takes you there. It takes you to the darkness, the shadow, because your emotions are so powerful about what has happened to you. The loss of hope after doing so much, after being there so often, after trying to pull it together for everyone else. This time, it's for you. It's just for you, and only you. And that is okay. This is the essence of being a dragon. Knowing your worth. You, my dear, are worth rising for. You are worth feeling the emotions. You are worth crossing the bridge to the truth of you in spite of it all. Because those emotions are your cage. They keep you bound to the past. The more you suppress it, the more powerful the cage. Do you want out? Do you want to be free? You make your destiny. You want to resist a little more? Go ahead. You don't have to take this door. But I'll remind you, it may not come anymore. Tread carefully. You have an opportunity. You have a crossroads. No one can make you do this. This is self-willed. And more so, don't tell a soul you're doing it. It's magic. We've lost the mystery of our magic. We just go everywhere and tell everybody what we're doing all the time. Don't do that. So, it's time. It's time for you to feel the emotions. Now, you may need help. Go seek it. That's what counselors are for. That's what good spiritual advisors are for. I mean good ones, not the bad, okay? Use your discernment with that shit. Journal it. You don't have to feel it all at once. You don't have to take it on. Let me tell you something. This will be a healing that lasts a lifetime. But as it heals, you're going to grow. You're going to phoenix. It'll happen over and over. It may already have for you, and this is a crucial leveling up. Okay, this is a crucial crossing over to the next threshold with the liberator herself, Lilith. There's something binding you and caging you that she is going to help you get free of. And it's usually something quite, well, to be honest, quite awful, quite horrible, traumatic. It can be a behavior of some kind or something that was put upon you. She works with Medusa. She works with a lot of other energies, and she'll call them in during your shadow work because it's about getting you free. That is the energy. You're liberated. What you do with your free will is up to you once you get free. That's how she works. This dragon energy, though, not everyone has the dragon energy. It's a current. It's a frequency. It's very intelligent. It's extremely powerful. So when you go through this death process, you will come through it symbolically as a dragon, as a otherworldly type creature almost, which means, my friend, that people won't recognize you. There will be people in your life that do not recognize you. Let's talk about it. This journey you're on in some way. You're either in the ashes, burning into ashes, your world falling apart, or it already has. Or you're in the time where you're about to catch fire and emerge. This dragon energy. You may already feel the current of the dragon. Okay. What does it feel like? It feels like ferocity. It feels like bravery. It feels like hyper intelligence. Yeah. Okay, tell me about it. Tell me about it. The back of my crown is opening up. We have death. And we have the Page of Swords. Here is death. This is the Cthulhu Tarot. And we have the Page of Swords. I feel like there's a spirit coming to tell you something. They may be standing at a door in a door frame. You may hear knocks on your front door or your bedroom door. It feels like an archway is important with the spirit, okay? You may hear them over your shoulder or behind your back, okay? There's a spirit. I feel like this is a spirit of Lilith that's coming, okay? I feel like this spirit, they are coming to help you with the rising, to help with the working, okay? You're being encouraged to do your workings, okay? If this message is for you, then you know what I'm talking about. This spirit, okay, I'm not going to give it a name. That is between you and Lilith. If this is for you, okay, there is an energy of there's something here to be born, to be created. This could be you being reborn, okay, and the spirit helping. And I want to make note that this is a headless spirit, all right? So if you're into magic, you may know what I'm speaking of there, all right? So just keep that in mind. If that's for you, it's for you. If it's not, then it's not. Let's keep going here. Tell me more. Tell me more about this journey. There will be a presence. If you want to work with Lilith, this dragon energy, I feel like the dragon energy is coming forward and saying, we'll work with you to help you through this. If you want it, okay, you have to want this. We have the Empress here. We have the powerful Empress here. This is an otherworldly energy coming through. Okay, this is the dragon aspect of Lilith. Yeah, you can work with the dragon aspect of Lilith for healing. Okay, she will help you get through your shadow of this ashes. The ashes of the phoenix is shadow work. Okay, the burning and the ashes is shadow work. The losing of things, of people, and that can take the form of awareness that people aren't for you, that people haven't been present. It can be the awareness that people have lied to you. It can be a loss of home, loss of job, loss of relationship. It can be a lot of things at one time. It can be things stretched out over a bit until you're at this point where you feel like you've lost everything. It can be your health. It can be so many things. And for many people, it feels like it's everything, but a few things to hold on to. And a lot of times it's yourself. Okay. And many times when we're at that place, you're at a crossroads. You have to choose to fight. You have to choose to activate your true will and fight, or let it all take you down. Okay. And that can lead to several not constructive behaviors that lead you to the end, you know. And when you choose to fight, it's not easy. It's difficult. Okay. It's a hard road. Either way is a hard road. But the road of shadow leads to illumination, which is the reigniting of your eternal flame, your inner light. Okay. Because you are the light you seek. It's within you. And part of shadow work is when you self-ignite and you're enlightened to know that the things that you seek outside yourself are within you. You are the strength. You are the ancient. All that energy that you seek outside yourself is right within you. And there's a method to connecting with it that I found useful, and I'm going to share it with you really quick. It's a very short method. Okay. All right. So just do your grounding, a simple grounding, okay, where you close your eyes, you can sit in a chair or lay down, and you do some slow breathing, just breathing in and out, and just allowing the body to be present and relaxed, breathing in and out, and just allowing your consciousness to be in the moment of the breathing. And you do that for a while, as long as it feels good to you, okay? Because this is a grounding. We're grounding our energy. So we need to be paying attention to our energy. All right. So with that, you're going to connect to your feet and imagine that there are roots or light energy tendrils coming out of your feet and being drawn down into the earth, like through your floor, the carpet, the wood, the concrete, the surface level dirt, the clay, the water, the stone, the crystal, down so far beyond what we know of the earth, into her mysteries, into her mysteries. And there you see her. You see Gaia. And she takes whatever form feels good to you. For some, she looks green and lush. And for some, she looks like a goddess. And for others, she looks like a river, a mountain. For some, she's humanoid. It's just different. So allow yourself to see her as she is to you. Don't force it. And have these tendrils connect with her. And as they connect with her, they connect with everything. The dirt, the trees, the water, the air, the birds that sing, the lions, the tigers, the bears, oh my. You're connected to everything. And once you have done that and feel very grounded, see in your mind's eye your organ systems and picture yourself going down through your skin, through your fat, through the muscle, through the nerves, through the circulatory system, to the organ systems, the endocrine systems, the veins and ligaments and bone and marrow and blood. We see cells. We see a microcosm. We get all the way down to our DNA. See the DNA. If you'll look at the DNA and you go in very close, you will see the ancient light within. You will see some DNA not activated that holds light there too. Begin to expand your energy and connect with the light. And feel it. And then begin to pull that light up through your body systems, all the way up through the cells, through the veins and nerves, the organ systems, through the muscle, the fat and the skin. Bring it all the way up to your consciousness. And see this light grow. Make it grow. Make it get bigger. Have it encircle you. Have it come out your crown and encircle you. Have it shoot out the bottom of your feet into the ground as you ground the energy. That is your light within. It's within you. It's within your DNA. It's quantum physics. There is actual light in your DNA. And it will help you feel better doing this. And you can do it different ways. You don't have to do it that way. If you're looking for a spark and you can't find it, you can find it there. You are the light you seek. The thing about Lilith is she is not going to do the work for you. You have to commit to it. Okay. Let's see what else. What else she has for you. Lilith, tell me more. That Empress energy feels like it's a crowning energy. It feels like this shadow work, this transmutation, this is really going to usher in a time of great self-care, healthy boundaries, and Cancer energy. You may be a Cancer. You may have some notable Cancer in your chart, or the moon may be highly aspected in your chart, and maybe you have a powerful moon sign. Tell me more. There's empathic ability here. You may be an empath. Tell me more. Wow, High Priestess. No reversals. Ace of Pentacles. We have the Emperor and the Empress. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the King of Cups, and we have the Four of Wands in reverse. I feel like the blocking energy here is that with that Four of Wands that presented in reverse, although I flipped it, I feel like there may be some energy here with you of you're feeling not good enough. There may be some doubt here. This doubt card keeps flashing at me. So I'm going to put it over here because it keeps flashing at me. So I feel like it's almost like this isn't for me. Happiness isn't for me because it's been so bad. It's been so bad. Just take a breath here. Just take a deep breath. It can be overwhelming to hear some of the things that Lilith has to say. And these kind of things are a process, okay? And when you are in a heavy place, it's hard to believe that good things are coming. And, with the Emperor here, I feel like there may be some controlling issues like perfectionism. And I feel like with a lot of people who have had exposure to narcissists, and I'm not diagnosing anyone, okay, but and I see this Queen of Wands here, Wands energy. I feel like this queen could very well be narcissistic, um, and I feel like it can be hard to believe that good things are coming because there's been so much manipulation and so much impressions of you having to be perfect. Some of you may have issues with food. I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to trigger anybody. You may have issues with body. Okay. And honestly, a lot of people do. A lot of people do. There's a lot of disordered food. And I'm just going to leave it like that because of narcissists. And I think it's important to disarm them by really looking at them. Look at where it's coming from. Understand that they are imperfect, okay? And they project perfection onto others that they themselves do not have, okay? And the state, I say this, I've been saying this a lot in my readings, but I feel like it's really, really coming up. Um, there is no perfection in nature, okay? Nature isn't always symmetrical, okay? We're not supposed to be. Nature isn't supposed to be. It's the uniqueness that brings beauty and attraction. It's what makes you you. And it's hard to get to that place when there's been people who have held you to a standard. So you can apply this to anything you have going on with a narcissist as far as perfectionism, okay? Because some people are perfect, have to have a perfect environment, okay? It has to be cleaned a certain way all the time. And if we don't do it this way, it's not right. And they'll stay up to 3 a.m. doing this. And, over cleaning is kind of like, how do I want to say this without, is kind of like being super hard on yourself. You're being super hard on yourself. You're forcing yourself to a standard that is at a professional level. And you have other things going on, right? You have other things going on besides this. If you have to stay up till, 5 a.m. and then you go to work at 7 because you want everything perfect all the time, there's some self-reflection that needs to happen there. There's some balance that needs to happen. There is some help that needs to come in or whatever. So it can be applied to anything. So because of that focus on perfectionism, controlling how everything is done or how manifestations come in or how you do your work, okay, ultimately you feel like you don't deserve the good things that happen when you transform this way. Because part of the taking flight as a phoenix is understanding you deserve the flight. You deserve to fly high. You deserve to be, to receive all the universe is going to bring you, or the goddess or God or what, or your magic, whatever it is, okay? That you deserve those things, okay? Because you're you, not because you've done all the shadow work. That is the result of shadow work, is you become aware that you deserve good things because you are you. Does that make sense? So that's part of what you're going to work on, what Lilith wants to help you get free of. And the cage here is growing more oppressive, okay? Because I feel like this energy has outside influences of oppression, and it can be from society, it can be from family, it can be from other things, Okay. So there's more suppression, more oppression, shrinking, 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 shrinking. So you have that extra pressure. So at some point you have to see the light within yourself. Dig deep, heal, and rise like the dragon you are. And stand in your truth of authenticity. And know what is coming for you, what is coming towards you, is yours. Because you are you. And you are doing what you feel called to do with your free will. The will that was freed by this very powerful cycle. And it is painful. It is difficult. It is hard. It is. I won't tell you any different. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that this is easy, because it isn't. It's very difficult. But you come out on the other side with some mastery. We have the black column and the white column. Okay. This high priestess sits in the middle. This is balance. Okay. This is mastery. So this is a major step in your spiritual evolution with Lilith. And like I said, you don't have to do it. You never have to. You always have free will. But if you do, it will be a very powerful experience in your life. And you will come out of this with this very fierce dragon energy, standing very firm in your truth of who you are. And you will be able to move through life in an action-oriented way. You will be activated. And that is what I received for you, Group 1. I hope this was an interesting and enlightening reading. And if you made it this far, please leave me a dragon down below. I would love to see those. I think you have a dragon emoji, so use those. And I really enjoyed doing this reading. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, leave me a thumbs up if you want to see more. And thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, Group 2, all of you that selected number 40, Lightship Earth. This is your message from Lilith. Now, first of all, this card is about you being connected to this realm, this world. And I don't mean just in the apparent way, which is, you're born here, you come from the earth, we all do. There's more here. You channel, you are a vessel for this high frequency energy that is now running through the planet, okay? And you are a beacon of this light. Not everyone is, okay? You're a vessel for it, and you're very connected to it, okay? The frequency of the planet is rising. Now, I know for a lot of people, they don't feel that way, okay? You see the debauchery, and I mean that in a bad way, okay? You see the corruption and the innocents that are, being victimized and things like that, and you see an evil world, okay? Let's take a step over to reframing that as what is actually happening. Spiritually speaking, the corruption, the hidden, the disease is coming to the surface. these things have been going on, I'm going to tell you, for thousands of years. This is not a new system. This is not a new thing. They feel entitled. Okay? So what we're seeing is truth being exposed so it can be cleared away. This is healing of the planet. It's healing of her children, which is all of us. The animals, the plants, all of us. All of the people, the humans, the non-humans on this planet. Okay? It's healing. So we are changing. The planet is changing. Now, some people say it's splitting, and, it is. Okay? But we're not there. We're not on that timeline. If you can't tell. The architects, the grid workers, the creators of the grid, the grand architects, who are another thing we can talk about sometime. The ones who help lift the grid, they help pull in timelines, they help change timelines, they help braid timelines, they help shift them when they have been messed with, they help fix them when they've been messed with in a negative way. So anyway, so all of that has been something that's happened. And as you can tell, things seem to be unfolding very quickly. And that's the result of very professional work on the part of some very advanced spiritual people. Now, I don't like the word advanced, okay? It's not better, worse, whatever. It is just people who've been doing it a long time, okay? And so, yes, there's a splitting. But even those who are splitting will eventually, yes, it's time is an illusion. Okay. So you may have a feeling that it's splitting. If it is, that's what you're experiencing in your universal reality. Okay. As you become more aware that your energy is shifting, you're going to become more aware of the reality of time, the reality of consciousness, and the reality of you. Okay? It's a grand awakening. It's beautiful. It's awesome. You have beautiful energy. So let's take a look at what's really going on here with you. You're very connected to what's going on. Okay? What else do we have here? Why am I pulling from this deck? This deck has heavy energy in it. So, deep healing going on right now. The truth is hard to see. Yes, it is. I threw that one away, so we're going to take it. The truth is hard to see. Strength. Strength. Are you a Leo? I hear, is it going to get easier? Well, justice. Justice has come to call. And we have the Knight of Swords. I'm not taking reversals, so justice has come to call. And we have the Knight of Swords here. This always speaks to me of aggression, the Knight of Swords. Aggressive, fast-moving energy. So justice is moving in aggressively for you. Some kind of torment here. Tell me about this torment. Not that deck, okay. What's the torment here? What is the torment here? Tell me, please. What is torment here? You've been very strong, but there's something here. There's something here that's very tormenting. I feel like it's what's keeping you kind of stuck. Power. Feels like you've given your power away to somebody. Protection. Which one, Lilith? Which one? This one? No. Which one? That one. That one. Yes. We have elevate. Okay. I feel like she wants you to know that there is justice coming in for you. Okay. And there has been some kind of situation that has either taken your power or you've given your power away to the situation. Let's get some tarot so we can find out about it some more. We're going to use this deck right here. Okay. And there's something about the protection here. Maybe you didn't feel very protected. There was a failure to protect you. Okay. So it disempowered you, and it probably left you not believing in people very much. Hard to trust people, so you had to build your own strength. But your strength didn't come from self-empowerment, okay? It came from a force of, I have to protect myself. It's a different kind of feeling. It feels very hypervigilant. It feels more reactive than empowering, if that makes sense. We have this energy here of elevate. I can't shuffle these anymore. Okay, tell me about this. This elevate energy tells me, again, your energy's rising. I feel like this is being healed. There's justice coming in with the Knight of Swords, and it's coming in strongly, aggressively. Okay, tell me. Tell me. This may have been someone who came after you aggressively. Okay, we have the Four of Cups here. Okay, the bottom. We have the Hanged Man. I'm reading this as someone is kind of stuck in regret and remorse right now. Someone is stuck in regret or remorse. Tell me about this. Do you feel stuck in regret and remorse? We have Seven of Wands. I feel the struggle in this card. We have the Hierophant. I feel like you've had to fight a lot. And there has been someone who is of someone actively disempowered you, okay? And I feel like there was a lot of fight going on. And there's a lot of regret going on. Now, this could be you, or this can be the person who has disempowered you, okay? And they live in a lot of regret and remorse. The Ace of Cups. They may have an addiction problem, but they don't really show this. They more show this, okay? This kind of like cool. I'm reading this person as cold, okay? Cold, unfeeling person. It feels like someone who is completely out of touch with their emotions, but they do have regrets, okay? They regret. I think they regret not saying things, but they couldn't. not speaking up. If this is you, I want to tell you something. If someone is actively disempowering you by whatever means, and you are not able to actualize yourself, you have to forgive yourself for doing the best you could at the time. Don't be victim blaming yourself. It's bad enough that the world does it, isn't it? Don't be doing that to yourself. You did the best you could at the time with the things that you knew. And some of you have someone aggressive with their words. You know, the Knight of Swords can be extremely aggressive. And they don't care who they walk on to get to where they want to go. And that can really make others feel disempowered. Like they don't care who they walk on. They don't care what they do as long as they get what they want. This could be in marriage. It could be in family. But, you know, if this is you, you have got to forgive yourself. The cup is for you. Take the cup. Forgive yourself. You really have nothing to forgive, but there's something very powerful about being willing to forgive yourself for not being there. Because once you can forgive yourself for not doing what the you now would do, you can then heal it. You can heal it. You can begin to heal those wounds that were created because of the disempowerment. Because you forgive yourself, you acknowledge that, hey, I was a different person there then at a different time with different people, and now I am a different person. And I can see how I was trying to do the best I could at the time. Having compassion for yourself helps you heal it and release it. It also helps you get distance from a toxic connection so you can elevate. Call your power back by forgiving yourself for not being there. You got to stop blaming yourself. I'm going to tell you, it's not your fault. It's not your fault that this person is not a good person. Okay? They're not. And I'm trying to avoid certain words here. They're not a good person. Okay? They're very self-centered. It's me, 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 me. What can you do for me? And a lot of you are very stuck in this energy. And to get out of it, you may have to do the forgiving yourself and make a vow to yourself. This will help you elevate. That you will never not be there for yourself again. That means speaking up when it's hard, saying truth when it's hard, even in uncomfortable situations, always having your own back. You have to be willing to do those things for yourself. It will elevate your energy. Refusing to be codependent. Refusing to let people take your power. Refusing to let people disempower you. It's a whole other level. It really helps you ascend into this planetary energy on a whole other level. It will bring peace into your life. You will feel more protection around you because you can connect with it more clearly. Because this is noise from a past that you can own and forgive. It doesn't mean that it doesn't still hurt. It doesn't mean that you won't have to revisit it. But it does mean you can release enough to elevate now and move on. It'll still be there. It'll still pop up. They always do. It's a difficult thing. Tell me more about this elevate energy. Tell me more. Tell me more about the elevate energy. This one popped up. Soul star activation. Fulfilling soul contracts. Remembering who you are. Boom. That's what you're doing. You have fulfilled your obligations with certain people. And it's time to let some of the energy go. Okay? There are some situations that you are still connected to because you're feeling like it's your fault still, or you're feeling some kind of regret. Okay? It's done. It's over. You've done it. You did it. They did it. Whatever happened, it's time to release it. That part has been fulfilled. Your soul contract has been fulfilled to this degree. So give yourself peace. Do a little ritual to say goodbye if you have to. Whatever you need to do to release it. Cry, but don't allow it to take over your life, because you deserve a new start where you're not dragging people with you. Ghosts of the past, not people. They're ghosts. We have Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. Call your power back. Call your power back. It doesn't belong to them. It doesn't belong to them. Call your power back. It can be as simple as you just stating, I call my power back from all places and all times. You can work with Lilith and make a whole ritual or prayer or chant or whatever, but call your power back. It can be as elaborate and simple as you want. It's your thing. It's your prayer, your chant, your magic. It's your thing. But call it all back. Empower yourself. You will feel so much better. Physically, you'll feel better. You'll feel lighter. You'll feel more clear in your head. Living in regret is like living in worry. It doesn't manifest the best things. It manifests more regret, more worry. Okay? So we have to learn to let things go. All right, we have ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage boundaries. And this is part of what you're learning. Healthy boundaries. Karmic release. Releasing the stuff. Letting it go. It's also teaching you really healthy boundaries. Your energy is getting a boost. You're going into a higher frequency. And with that, you got to have good boundaries, because people will be more attracted to your energy. They'll want more of your time. And some people will be repelled by it. Those people are not your people, okay? Some of those people repelled by it will be family or friends. They'll just be like, what is up with you? You're weird. They won't understand. They may not be able to go with you on the next leg of your journey. And that's something you're going to have to deal with and release and find peace. It's very difficult. Even ascending, even elevating to a different level of consciousness can be very difficult, because people do not naturally, people who aren't exposed to it don't naturally understand it, okay? So expect that. Expect people to not always understand what's going on and to be confused about your behavior or some of the things you say, because some of you will feel like you're living in two realities at a time. The reality where you're letting go of dense stuff, okay? But you're also in a high vibe situation. You're vibing higher and you're dealing with the density that's left behind. So you're transmuting a lot of stuff, and it can feel very weird, like one foot's in one place, one foot's in the other. And what you're really doing right now is seeking balance. So seek balance in your life. All right, that is what I received for you, Group 2. I hope this was helpful and enlightening. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you made it this far, leave me a globe, earth emoji down below. I would love to see those. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, Group 3, all of you that selected Shambala, this is going to be your reading all about the messages that Lilith has for you. This card, Shambala, is about a golden time, a time of abundance, creativity, a very positive time in your life, manifestations coming through, things like that. So let's get into it and see what Lilith has to say about this. All right, I have too many shuffles left in my hand, so let's go. Let's go. Okay, I see this. I see this. I see this. Okay. We have conjunction, becoming whole again. Oh, that's beautiful. We have endings and regeneration, Pluto. We have Black Moon, Lilith, and Scorpio. Spicy alchemy. Okay. It feels like there is a major transformation, regeneration happening here. I feel like you have gone through a cycle of being quote unquote broken, although we're never broken, but you maybe have felt very broken. Okay. I see a broken doll picking up a broken teapot, and it's very animated. It's changing different kinds of cartoons here, and I see her piecing it back together over and over with tape, and just having faith that that teapot is going to stay together for this broken doll with one eye. It feels like everything has been broken. It's always been substandard. You've never had really what you needed or wanted, for that matter. And honestly, soul to soul, you have given so much. And it hasn't come back to you. It hasn't been returned. The scales haven't been balanced. People say that to you and you're like, yeah, right. The scales haven't been balanced. And, you know, you've been losing hope about that. You've been losing your spark a bit, right? Of course. And it's the time we live in right now. It's been feeling like a very hopeless time. A lot of people are suffering. There's a lot of misery. There's a lot of pain and torment. But the light is still there, and it's working. It's magic. I see Tinkerbell sprinkling her little magic all around, her fairy dust. The wands moving, making things happen. And this wholeness is coming. It's here. It's time to become balanced in your masculine and feminine energies. That means there's some doing you gotta do. If you want this, then you gotta do this. You can't want this forever and never do the thing, okay? Sometimes it's simple. Example, when I got out of bed, I had to literally get out of bed. I couldn't just, because I was bedbound for 6 years with lupus, is a whole other story. But anyway, I couldn't just want it. I couldn't just say, well, I want to get out of bed. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll do it. No, I couldn't do that. Okay. I had to literally get up every day. And it was hard. My body was very weak. It's no joke. And the thing that I did, because I didn't just get up, I did a thing. Okay. I started cleaning a house that was kind of hoarded. Okay. That's what happens when you move from place to place and you try to keep everything from a bigger house that you had. And you do live with people who have a little bit of they keep a lot of stuff. Anyway, it wasn't my hoard, but it is what it is. So, I started cleaning out boxes, and also when I cleaned out the boxes, I was cleaning out like baggage, emotional baggage, parasitic baggage. So you have to do a thing, and it helped me to keep getting out of bed, to keep clearing out stuff, to keep clearing out mental, emotional stuff. It was a multi-level thing. And that's what I mean by thing. It's not just a thing. It's a symbol. It's a working. It helps you manifest the next stage so you can become whole. You don't just wake up and you're whole and you're activated and your masculine is balanced. The same with feminine energy. Feminine energy is creative. It's inspired. It's nurturing. It's emotional. And if you haven't had very good experiences with emotions, you may be very disassociated from them. So you may feel like, I don't really want to do that. And part of your thing is you have to feel the emotions, no matter how icky and triggering it is. So you might have to seek help with that. You may have to sit with your emotions and cry, but don't be afraid of them. They're just emotions. Remember that. They're just emotions. Okay? That's all they are. They're just emotions. So, you may have both of those going on. The road to balance is, you don't just get it. Okay? You have to work for it. And this card here tells me there is a lot of creativity here. There is something that's going to manifest for you. And with the Shambala, good fortune, abundance, energy. It's a golden time for you. You're coming into a golden time in your life. Lucky things just line up for you. And I feel like, there's resistance to this, right? Because look at the world. Don't let the projection, the projector, okay? Did you hear what I said? Don't let the projector of this reality tell you what reality is. You are a projector. Did you hear what I said? A projector of reality. So you do that. You project your reality. You want to be a successful business owner? Then every day wake up just like one. Act just like one. Be one. Embody it. Embody the spirit of it. Do it every day. Show up. Show up for your manifestation. I'm telling you. Okay, let's get some tarot, shall we? Tell me more about this. Beautiful energy. No reversals. Oh, I missed this card. Okay, tell me about this beautiful, beautiful energy. How lovely. How lovely for you. You should be saying things like that. How wonderful this energy is. It's such a blessing. Some of you guys have done work with Lilith for a while, and this is a lovely, yummy reward. And here's the thing. She does this. She brings in lovely gifts. She really does. So you have to get in receivership. That's part of your feminine energy. And hey, getting into receivership in your feminine energy is very difficult, especially if you've had to fight. So there's another thing. So part of the challenge here, I don't have any more shuffles. Part of the challenge here is for you to get into receivership. Okay? Do the action and then receive. We have temperance, no reversals, and we have the Page of Swords. Chitty chatty. Chitty chatty. Don't chitty chat. Okay? Don't tell anybody. Okay? Just do it. Don't tell people what you're doing. When you embody, when you're inspired, just do it. Okay? Temperance. Okay. Listen, it's all in divine timing. It's all coming in divine timing. It's already being written. It's already been written. Okay? New ideas coming. New ideas that are going to require your action. Okay? And then after the action, you're going to have to go all the way around and get into receivership. Clarity. Messages of clarity, messages of peace. We have the Queen of Pentacles. It's going to bring in some success for you, some independence. We have the Six of Wands here and the Devil. You're going to be successful. Okay, you're going to have some clarity about some perhaps blockages. You're going to have clarity and messages about how to move in business or money. Okay, for some of you, this is healing energy coming in, about healing around body or mind. Okay, there's victory here, and there's this. Okay, this tells me that with this card, these two cards together tell me that you're going to be hot. You're going to be, this is a blessing from Lilith. You're going to be a baddie for real. You're going to be hot. People are going to be very attracted to you. This golden energy is going to give off like a glow. This is a glow up. This is a Lilithian glow up. Okay. So it's hot. It's fiery. And it attracts certain kinds of people. Okay. People will want to, like, if you have a business, people will want to give you money. Okay. People will pay you compliments. People will not want to know what you've done. Like, how did you do this? There's a victory for you. This is all energy that's being given to you because of all the things that you've done. Some of you are devotees of Lilith. Some of you have done deep, deep work, okay, of becoming whole. You're almost there, okay? We have the uniting here symbolically on the Devil card. I'm reading this intuitively. Both of your light and your shadow is what I'm reading now in these two cards. Your light and your shadow. You have balanced the dark divine and the light divine. Okay, this is advanced work. This is more advanced, okay? And with that ability to balance those, your manifestations begin to flow in, okay? You begin to look at life differently, as if it's all a game, a movie. It's all a projection, and you are the projector. And you begin to see how things begin to flow to you. When they say life isn't that serious, you begin to understand that. How easy it is to manipulate the energies. It's very powerful. People know that they can trust you. People know that you will not lead them astray. I feel, and I'm seeing the energy, Lilith is showing me an image of a cottage in the woods, a dark forest. I'm seeing like a dark cottage in the dark woods. Somebody with herbs and potions. Somebody trusted with babies. Someone you would go to when your partner wasn't good. This is a trusted person. Some of you guys may resonate with that. Many of you have been a daughter of Lilith in this life and lifetimes before. And it was something that we didn't discuss. We just knew when we saw one another. And you are meant to use your skills and abilities in this life. You are highly advanced. I don't like to say that. I don't like to use the word advanced, but you've been around and done this so many times before. You may feel like you've been a witch in every lifetime because a witch can appear in different ways. Some of you are witches through art, through creativity. That is your craft. That is your witchcraft. Okay? Some of you can heal through herbalism. Lilith is pointing to the herbs, to the sky, to the water. Some of you, your craft is your art. You are meant to bring things through, bring things from the other side through your art. Okay? You are not meant to live in lack. You are meant to receive this golden time, this Shambala. Do not discard the inspirations that you get. Get a notepad, get a pen, have it with you. When you get inspirations, write them down. It doesn't matter if you think they're stupid, just write them down. Allow the flow of this creativity to come into your life and write them down. When you do this, you are balancing your masculine and feminine energies very easily. Okay? This doesn't have to be difficult. When you hear, receive, write it down. You're practicing balance right there. It's not hard. There's clarity coming. There are messages from Spirit coming through of this victory. You need to listen to the psychic messages that you will be receiving. Okay? They're going to tell you about this regeneration. They're going to tell you about it, about how, about what you need to do. As you balance more and more, you will psychically hear Lilith come through and tell you what you need to do to regenerate this. Some of you may have past life memories of being in the woods, and I mean deep in the woods. It was for protection. For most of you, only the women knew where you were, certain women. And you weren't the only woman in the woods. There were other women in the woods. Okay? And some of the women in the woods weren't even known, but you knew them. And they're the ones that taught you. Crones. Yes. Some of you, these creative inspirations that are coming are actually like past life stuff. Some of you were great artists, okay? Great. I mean, great. Okay? I don't blow things up, but Lilith is saying great, and she's showing me all these works, okay? You are called to bring through your art into this lifetime, okay? Even if you never show it to someone, it will help you balance your energy, okay? Right now, the point is for you to do it and do it often and connect with spirit, connect with energy, whatever you call it, and bring through those visions, bring through those inspirations. Don't be afraid, okay? This is something you're meant to do. If you're drawn to do it, if you're pulled to do it, it's for you. Don't doubt that. This regeneration will inspire other people. You have the ability to live your life and do your thing and be inspirational during this golden time. So don't discount it. Don't push it to the side. Okay, we're going to get a few more cards here. Tell me more about my group 3. I'm getting something here about the land of the lost. Now, that was a kid's movie, and that was a TV show. And on that TV show, they had these reptiles that lived underground, the sleazaks, something like that lived underground. And these people accidentally got lost there, got transported there, and they couldn't find their way home. Many of you may resonate with some of that. You know the way. You know the way. Don't get distracted by the sleazaks. Okay? Don't let spirits come into your life. Don't let people or things, I'm getting buzzing in my hands. Do not let people or things come into your life and get you off this golden path, or don't let them parasite off of it. Okay? It can't be one way. They must love you in return. They must give to you in return. Okay? It's very important. And the give doesn't have to be the exact same, but it has to be something valuable to you. We have solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. That's you, baby. That's all you. Ooh. Can you feel that? That's you taking off. That's you receiving creativity, receiving inspiration and doing, and getting in this victory energy and enjoying life. We have Hathor light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. Full system upgrade. You're upgrading your life. When I say this, I mean you may move. You may get a whole new job. You may start a new job. You may have a walk-in experience where you literally change. Okay, you might want to look that up. You may feel like you're a whole new person. You may like different things. You may not like certain people anymore. You may just feel so different and be so different. We have crown chakra upgrade, divine connection, holy experience, miraculous energy. And that's the golden energy. That's a blessing. You're being blessed by Lilith. Your crown is going to open up. Okay, the crown is going to open up with this golden energy. And a lot of people have never experienced this, being connected to source consciousness, to higher self all the time, having access all the time, having influence all the time, and having the mastery to be able to turn it off, turn it on, to have the ability to turn your empathy on and off. This takes time. All right. The ability to go deeply into a meditative trance and connect deeply with source or spirit or whatever and pull out very quickly. Okay. It's a level of mastery of higher states of consciousness. Okay. And it is the ability to know that you can get into these states and radically affect your reality. Okay. In these higher states of consciousness, we can absolutely change the world, okay, by being in these states. And I feel like that's really where you're going. If you haven't done this, it's really where you're going. And you do it by figuring out what is your most effective form of meditation, right? Some people get really connected to source by stargazing, just gazing at the sky because they're so connected to, the vastness and wonder of space. And it's a meditative kind of thing. Some people do it with art. Making art for them is meditative. For some people, meditating in the dark, meditating with a god or a goddess or a spirit or connecting with the all. It's different for everyone. And you have to find your path. Once you do that and start connecting very deeply, then you can start looking at different methods of working with consciousness and going into deeper states of consciousness and engaging in very powerful ways with your higher self, your super consciousness, and different things like that. And group 3, you have the ability to do this. I feel like there are not a lot of people who have this ability right now, because as you see in the world, we are purging. Okay, so the world as a whole is purging. But there are those who have been doing this work for so long that you are more advanced. And that's good. We need advanced people to go ahead and be advanced. Okay, we need those. You're a forerunner. You're making the way. Literally, when we say open roads, you create the road. Okay, you create the roads that they're going to open. Does that make sense? So it's very powerful. So of course you're going to be a very high vibe person, but it doesn't mean that you don't have, your own shadow work. I think we need to understand that it's not perfection. It's ascension. It's you learn some stuff and you apply the knowledge and you go to the next level. This one's very powerful. This one's very abundant. And you may not have experienced a level like this that's abundant. But it's you learning about being in receivership of what you've manifested and being balanced. All right, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was an interesting and enlightening reading. If you made it this far, why don't you put a sun? Put a little emoji of a sun down below to let me know that you made it this far. And if you enjoyed this reading and would like to see more, leave me a thumbs up. And I hope you enjoyed watching this. I want to thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.